deep exhalation. Make sure you focus only on the breath and not on anything else. Mind should not wander anywhere. Inhalation, retention, and exhalation should be for a longer duration. Should not be short. Okay. I'll switch on cameras so that I'll see whether you're doing properly or not. Huh? So during this process, make sure your entire physical body and the mind are totally relaxed. So should be free from all tension. So this tension, pressure, nothing should be affecting you. So when the mind is totally quietened, relaxed, all of you stay on cameras. The Upanishad mantra says that one should do dhyanam on the supreme principle, that is Brahman. So the higher level dhyanam is to meditate that Brahman is everything. Sarvam khalvidam Brahma tajjalaniti shanta upasita. That is the higher level. Before that, understand the nature of Brahman through a number of Upanishad mantras. So today we'll take the Keno Upanishad mantra, which says that the supreme consciousness principle is Brahman, and one who understands oneself as this supreme principle, supreme consciousness principle, which is responsible for cognizance of everything, attains immortality. Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam Vidyaya vindate amritam. You cannot get a more clear direction from the Upanishads. It says that pratibodha viditam matam. The considered opinion of the Upanishads is that which continuously enables cognition. Bodham, bodham, pratibodham. Bodham means the cognizance, the understanding that happens, even though the root may be different agencies, eyes, ears, nose, everything. Without consciousness, none of the functions can happen and the cognizance cannot happen. So, pratibodha viditam matam. So, that has been established, that has been fully to be understood as the highest truth, the consciousness principle, matam. And one who realizes one's true nature as this pure consciousness, what happens to the person? Amritatvam hi mindate. Person attains immortality, beats the cycle of samsara. So it is not just one line. I am consciousness. Aham Brahmasmi. Not as simple as that. We must study the Vedanta Shastra in detail to make sure this understanding is unwavering. Then what? What is the benefit? Atmana vindate viryam. By this Atma Jnanam, Atma Balam. So elsewhere, Upanishad says that Balyena Tishthaset. With this Balam, one establishes oneself in this Atma Jnanam while being alive. Atmana vindate viryam. Tremendous power you will get. This power, the highest power, which will help you ward away all problems that seemingly are appearing in your lives. Please understand. Any problem that is there in our life is only a seeming problem. When will the actual problem which is affecting us become only an incidental issue or a seeming problem? Only by Atmajnanam, that I am the pure consciousness. I am not connected to the physical body, mind, sense organs, intellect. Anything that is affecting can affect at best this physical body, sense organs, mind, intellect. So I am totally disconnected from the matter principle. So I'm ever free, ever happy, ever blissful, ever untainted. So that is the understanding, establishment, realization. Atmana vindate viryam. It is a special power. You cannot get from any other source. Vidyaya vindate amritam. Aha. So once you realize and are established in that till the last breath of your life, you will attain immortality. It means no more rebirth. So this is called the path of what? What path? No path. So if you're not able to get Atma Jnanam, what are the other possibilities? We'll understand through the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Hari Om Om Vakratunda Maha Kaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvikhnam Kurme Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतं वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः पारकरुणा सिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्महम् ॐ. All of you chant Em Brahma loudly. Em Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutah Stunvanti Dimyai Stavaihi Vedai Sangapataktramo Parishadair Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginah Yasyantam na vidussura suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shri Saraswati Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Eshamevanukampartham Ahamajnanajantamaha नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम् यथैधांसि समिद्धोग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणम् तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः ॐ शान्तिः 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 अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अष्टमोऽध्यायः अक्षरब्रह्मयोगः ॐ नारायणः परो व्यक्तात् अण्डमं व्यक्तसम्भवम् अण्डस्यान्तस्त्विमे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी ॐ Listen shloka number 24, which will learn in the last class. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Agnirjyotirrah Shuklaha Shanmasa Uttarayanam Tatra Prayata Gachanti Brahma Vido Janaha Om Shanti 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 Ardham Swagatam. Aarti, welcome to the next session on the 8th chapter. A very important chapter that goes into areas totally unknown to humankind. What is it? What happens to the individual soul after this physical body perishes? So the Sthula Shariram perishes, the Sukshma Shariram plus Karana Shariram. So for a person who has not got Brahma Jnanam attained, what? Sadhyo Mukti or Jivan Mukti, this is what will happen, provided the person has been religious, following the Karmanushtanam as per the Vedic principles, doing Upasana as per the Vedic methodology. Very important, not what we decide. Vedas clearly say. See, just like there are rules governing existence of all the heavenly bodies, or no? The sun, the 9 planets, everything are governed by a particular law, correct? These laws are governed by principles. Similarly, if the Jivatma has to go to a particular destination, there are specific laws and specific principles. Only if you follow those laws, that principle will be applied and then you will get the result as per the law. Right? Gravitational law, you all know, right? You know, everything follows gravitational law, or no? You throw something up, it has to come down. So similarly, even for the spiritual path, there is a law, and the law is governed by the principle. So once you understand what is the principle, then the law will apply to you, otherwise it will not apply to you. Okay, that's why we say stick to the traditional Vedic path. No human person can say on their own intelligence or assumption that this is what will happen. Only Vedas can reveal this. And so, this subject about reaching Brahmaloka, who can go to Brahmaloka? Who will go to Brahmalokam? Tell me. Huh? Person who does Nishkama? No, not Jnani. Keep on asking. Maybe the 18th time I'm asking this. Who goes to Brahmaloka or gets Karma Mukti? The person was not understood Aham Brahmasmi. Write down first point. Second, the person has done what? Nirguna or Nishkama Saguna Brahma Upasana. Write down Nishkama Saguna Brahma Upasana as per the Vedas. That person becomes eligible to go to Brahmaloka. So, for people who are interested, in Brahma Sutras, as I told you, just for reference, I'm giving you, there are about 25 sutras again. Go to fourth chapter, first padam. The entire process, whatever the Vedas are saying, in so many different Upanishads, so many different references to this particular important concept of reaching Brahmaloka has been taken by Bhagavan Vedavyasa. Wonderfully, the sutras are arranged logically. So, when your punyam is very good and we take up the study of Brahma Sutras, you'll understand. So, after saying, people references, you can note down. Anybody wants reference. For people with you need references, write down fourth adhyayam, first padam, third sutra. From there, this particular discussion on the journey to Brahmaloka for people who don't understand Aham Brahmasmi is begun. And so, logically, just like Krishna Paramatma in Bhagavad Gita has talked about Jivan Mukti, yes or no? There are 3 slokas dedicated to Jivan Mukti, no travel. Atmeti tu upagachanti grahyanti cha. That is the sutra, it starts. So, it starts by saying that his Atma has been established in the Upanishads as Brahman, as the true self of an individual, and so it has to be understood. So this sutra is very powerful. It says that the Upanishad establishes that Atman is Brahman, and not only that, it has provided various means to understand this supreme truth. So what is the result? Once you understand Atma as Brahman, what happens? You attain Jivan Mukti, Sadhyo Mukti here and now. And from there, then a number of sutras are started. And it starts by saying that now you say, now what all will happen? If you don't understand yourself as Brahman, then you will start what? Worshipping something else. And then you will start realizing that what you may be, after the physical body produces something else, maybe you'll become something. So all those things, whatever doubts you may have, will all clarified. So never ever think that is Brahman or whatever is the true nature can be symbolized. It is not a symbol. You cannot put a symbol to this. Atma Tattvam. Na pratike, na hisaha. Pratike means you cannot symbolize. Cannot. That's why we say this. Atman or the Shuddha Chaitanyam does not fall in the category of Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandham. Ashabdam Asparsham Arupam Abhyayam. So it should be understood not as any symbol, only through proper study of Vedanta Shastras. Then going forward, then it says for people who are not able to understand this, that's how the Brahma Sutras are beautifully organized. It requires a lot of effort, dedicated, study with a guru consistently. Don't try and study independently. Just for reference and inspiration, I'm giving you. Says that for people who are not able to understand Brahman as one's own true nature, focus on Saguna Brahman. So, Nirguna Brahman is the true nature. You're not able to understand, then go for the Dhyanam on Brahman with quality, Saguna Brahman. So, this sutra number 5, will only chant this and then go forward after the Gita. Brahma Drishtihi Utkarshat. Wonderful sutra. It says that for people who are not able to understand Brahman through Brahmajnanam, the path of knowledge, look at sun, the source of light. Sun as an aspect of Saguna Brahman. And so starts this what? Archiradi Margam. Just about 12 hours back, we discovered sun being the source of light, sun being the path of what? Brightness. So this path is what is called as Jyotirmargam, Aharmargam, Shuklapakshamargam, Shanmasa Uttarayana Margam, Devayanam. Clear? Huh? So the Padayoga Anvaya for sloka number 24 is done. Clear, no? So as per the Shastras, and goes on and on. And again, this fourth chapter on the different pathas, different aspects are discussed till the very end. Each of this, Agni Devata, Jyotir Devata, further details are there in Chandogya Upanishad. It says one who reaches the highest level before Brahmalokam, even the Uttarayana Devata is not capable of finally taking that soul to the Brahmaloka. There is one very superior divine principle, Amanusha Purushaha, some very divine person will come and escort the Jivatma to Brahmaloka. All that is being explained, and this is all Shastram, Vedanta, Mimamsam. So you should accept it. And if you are interested to reach Brahmaloka, what you should do? You should do consistently Dhyanam on the Saguna Brahman without any expectation. Nishkama Saguna Upasana. Now, clear? So far, is it clear or not? This path is called what? Path of return, path of no return, or no path. What is this path called as? This path is called as path of no return. In Sanskrit, it's called as Anavritti Margam. So have all this in mind. Okay, it takes some time to digest, but make proper notes, then you will be able to understand. So, one of the things that is very important is Surya Bhagavan is a governing principle to lead the individual soul to Brahmaloka. And that is why Surya Bhagavan is very important in our what? Daily prayers. They keep on saying Surya Bhagavan is our Pratyaksha Devata. Sun God is the visible God for us. So the actual God is not visible. Once you have that, that's why you should study Shastras, understand, and then do Dhyanam. That's why it is also called Brahma Vidaha. Who is Brahma Vidaha in this shloka? Quickly, let me see if I understood properly. Who is the Brahma Vidaha? Brahma Vidaha means Brahma Jnani. Is it Brahma Jnani, Arvind? No, here Vidaha means Saguna Brahma Upasaka. Very good. What is the Vitu? What is the knowledge? The knowledge of the nature of Saguna Brahman, which was given as an example in this particular chapter. What is the example shloka? Kavim Puranam Manushasitaram Anoraniyan Samanusmaredyaha Sarvasya Dhataramachintya Rupam Aditya Varnam Tamasah Parastat. This shloka you can include in your daily prayers. Very important. You should keep on remembering this. Okay. So one sample is given. Like thousands of mantras are there in the Vedas and Upanishads for us to understand the nature of supreme principle as Saguna Brahman. So first you have to put some kind of quality, some kind of characteristics, right? If I say this is, they've got no shape, no color, no form, nothing, you'll say, what? I cannot even focus, right? So first give some features which are something to be understood. It's not something that will get drawn away by seeing or hearing. You see all these qualities, Kavim, Puranam, Anushasitaram, all that we have dealt with in detail. Each one has got some meaning. You have to understand them. So if you do, then you call it Brahma with respect to Upasana. Sagunam Brahma Upasakaha, Brahma Vidaha. Please understand that. Janaha Gachanti Brahma, add in bracket Brahma Lokaha. Reach Brahman here is Brahma Lokam or reach Saguna Brahman. Become only Saguna Brahma. Clear? Now, sir, all is very difficult, sir. I'm unable to focus even for 1 second. My mind is always traveling here and there. Right? அலைப்பாயுதே அப்படின்னு பாட்டு வர பண்ணிருக்காங்க. என்ன மனமீக அலைப்பாயுதே. ரைட்டா? So always it's running around, no capability to do any of this dhyanam. So then what Vedas say that at least do your karma properly. Who do at least karma? If you take up the karma margam, the Vedic karma margam, broadly there are 40 different samskaras. Vedic karmas one is supposed to do. Mahabharata has dealt with in great detail. In Devatin Kural, you can go and refer. So many, karmas, right from the time of birth or even before birth till death, after death, all these karmas are mentioned. So many homas, so many yagas, Jyotishtoma, so many things are there. So all these things one who does means what? No capability to sit down and do dhyanam. At least the person wants to get punyam and be on the right path. Focus only on karma. what will happen to that person? That person will definitely reach better lokas because the person is already in the right path, unlike other people who don't do anything. So, person has taken the Vedic path, so he'll reach the higher loka. It's called Swarga Lokam. And how does that happen? Sloka number 25. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Dhumo Ratristatha Krishna Shanvasa Dakshinayanam Tatra Chandramasam Jyotihi Yogi Prapya Nivartate. Can you chant?
श्रीभगवानुवाच धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनम् तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते.
Very good. All of us together. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Dhumo Ratristatha Krishnaha Shanmasa Dakshinayanam Tatra Chandramasam Jyotihi Yogi Prapya Nivartate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So, what is the person? This person now, this person is not, two things are out for this person. What are they? One, he is not able to focus on Vedanta Shastra, gone. Not Madhurish. Two, not able to do Dhyanam as per the prescriptions provided in the Upanishads and the Vedas, also in the 8th chapter. So the person is not eligible for Brahmaloka also. What is the next best the person can do? Do all the karmas. And in the Vedas, all the karmas, central, what? Deity is what? Agni. Right? This is what is the first mantra of Rig Veda? Agni Mide Purohitam Yajnasya Devam Ritujam. So, Agni central deity, and in Agni, what you do? You offer all the ahutis, right? Different mantras, procedures. And what happens? Along with the flame, what also comes? Smoke also comes. So, without smoke, there is no fire. That's what they say, no? Or without fire, there is no smoke. That is better. No, that is a better thing for all the gossip mongers. Something that is no smoking, something fire is there. You will say, no, like that. So, smoke also is there. In our Vedic system, even the smoke is a devata. So, smoke is called as Dhumaha. Na, in. Everything is devata in our system. So, it's called Dhuma Devata. Write down. Dhuma Devata means the deity or the god governing smoke. So, what happens? When this person who is focused totally on only karma, no upasana also, when this person's physical body perishes, first devata that takes control of this Sukshma Shariram is which devata? Dhuma Devata, the god of smoke. Then what happens? This god, this deity will then take this Jivatma to the next god, who is the god of night, Ratri Devata. Okay, technically, Ratrir Devata. Ratrir Devata. Now write down. Can you all make a small 2 column? So the first on the left side is what? Shukla Margam Devayanam. Right side is Dhuma Margam or Krishna Margam or what? Chandra Margam. It is the path of the lunar path. So, this is the path of Archiradi Margam. This is the path of moon. So, the moon light now takes control. So, here it's called the what? Chandramanam. So, like just like what? Uttarayanam, Dakshinam, you see all the differences now. So on the left side first, right? Agnir Devata. Here the equivalent Devata is what? Dhumaha Devata, Dhuma Devata. On the left side, Devayanam, which was the god? Jyotir Devata, Jyotihi, the one of light. Here it is what? There is another, no, there is no, one Devata is less actually in the Krishna Margam. So it jumps to Ratrir Devata. So on the left side, where Ahar Devata. Ahaha means what? Day. Here it is Ratrir Devata. So the god which is governing the night, Ratrir Devata. So put a dash against Jyotihi, Jyotir Devata, put a dash because here all the gods are not mentioned. For more details, we will go into the Upanishads. But anyway, for now, some comparison we can do. For Jyotihi, there is no equivalent. Here, for equivalent to Ahaha Devata in Devayanam, here it is what? Dhatrir Devata. Then the next Devata in the Devayanam was what? Shukla Paksha Devata. Here, which Devata should come automatically? I know you should be clear. There are only two, Shukla Paksham and Krishna Paksham. So Krishna Paksha Devata will then take over. Clear? Huh? All the trip. Hmm? Then Shanmasa Uttarayana Devata, that is there in the Devayanam. Now which Devata will take over? 6 months. Dakshinayana Devata. Clear? Huh? That's why you have to do, as I told you, the prayers to all this. Tithi, Varam, Yogam, Nakshatram, Karanam, all very important. So Shanmasa Dakshinayana Devata will take over. And so this person also is called a yogi. Why it's called a yogi? So the person has been the religious path, followed the right way, right Vedic path. And so what happens? This person is led by what? Chandramasam Jyotihi. So this is all light. As I told you, in Krishna Paksha, light is there or not? One question I asked. Which Paksha has got more light? Shukla Paksham or Krishna Paksham? Huh? So same, correct, Ken. So this Krishna Paksha Devata is governed. This Margam is governed by what? The moon. So just like the Uttarayana Margam is guided by sun, Dakshina Margam is guided by the moon. That is why you see every Amavasya you do prayers to your Pitrus. Yes or no? Who are very religious have to follow it. No compromise on this. Concerned with the moon, Chandramasam Jyotihi. So the lunar light, it's also heavenly. And so this person attains what? Attains Svargalokam. There is a particular path. What all? No, lokas. First the person will go to Pitraloka, visit the Pitras, then goes to also Svargaloka. So this is the path. So for a person who is involved deeply in karmas, the person attains Svargaloka. After that, what happens? All the punyas done, all the karmas, the person will extinguish by enjoying in Svargaloka. Sarge loke namayam kintanasti. So one day all the punya karma balance will end. What will happen? Shine punye Matya lokam vishanti. Bhagavad Gita has covered every aspect wonderfully. Person has to return back to earth. Definitely person will come back to earth. For what to do? He has to continue now on the path. Now understand that I have missed out my previous life. What I should do? Sit down and study Vedanta Shastra under a traditional teacher and try and attain Brahma Jnanam or Moksham. Now some key points. For accepting all these things, you have to have tremendous faith in the Vedas, Vedanta, Guru, Shastram, and Bhagavan. That is why Bhagavan himself is saying all these things. You see, if somebody else comes and says there are two Margam, Uttarayana Margam, Dakshina Margam, this will happen after death, nobody will believe, right? This fellow simply no saying. But these days, anybody says anything, people are believing. That's a different thing. But generally, after some time, faith will go away. Many people don't study the Vedas. Nobody studies Vedas, in fact, properly. Even those chant the Vedas don't know the meaning. That is why in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan has summarized everything wonderfully. Is it not true? Are you not seeing who is saying all these things? Is somebody saying on their own? manufactured something. What? It is Bhagavan who is saying. So you have to accept this. So you have to accept the Shastras, as I told you. For a sincere student, sincere religious person, sincere seeker, the first qualification is what? I told you some time back. Anybody remembers? Shastra Vishwasa Shali. Write down. I have got tremendous faith in the Shastras, Shraddha, the Shastras, Vishwasam. What? I have faith in the Shastras. Only then all this, first of all, you will start believing and then start following. And realization will happen over a period of time. It will happen first day. So, one, two. For a person taking to this path, a lot of punyam has been done. And punyam and papam is defined by Vedas, not by individual. So, if following the right dharma, the person has earned a lot of punyam to go to higher lokas. And of course, as I told you, not done upasana, not taken to Brahma Jnanam, Vedanta Shastra study. So the person takes this path. So let's see more in the Padavibhaganmaya and then you'll understand more details. Dhumaha Ratrihi Tatha Krishnaha Shanmasaha Dakshinayanam Tatra Chandramasam Jyotihi Yogi Prapya Nivartate. Nivartate means what? Comes back. So now look at the Anvaya. Dhumaha Ratrihi Krishnaha Tatha Shanmasaha Dakshinayanam. See, in this kind of slokas, Anvaya cannot be twisted. Order has to be maintained. You cannot say Ratrihi first, then Dhumaha next. So that's why, as per the shloka itself, your Anvaya is coming. Sir, no, anybody noticed? Or you're so serious, right? No, 1, 2, 3, you're not able to follow. Huh? So, Dhumaha, Ratrihi, Krishnaha, Tatha, Shanmasaha, Dakshinayam. Only in the Tatha you bring it forward. Okay, it's not a problem. Where is Tatha? After Ratrihi, you move the Tatha to Shanmasa Dakshin. Okay, na? Then Yogi. Where is Yogi? Not somewhere else. It is in Shloka only. Fourth padam, first word. Okay. Yogi Prapya. What happens? Chandramasam Jyotihi. Now that's how you organize the words. Chandramasam Jyotihi Nivartate. Have you got Dhanmaya correctly? PUA team, can you confirm? Huh? Yes? Okay. Tatra begin. So Tatra, from Tatra. So Tatra, that's understood. Tatra is the first word. Tatra Dhumaha Ratrihi Krishnaha Tatha Shanmasaha Dakshinayanam Yogi Prapya Chandramasam Jyotihi. Don't say Chandramasam. Chandramasam Jyotihi Nivartate. Now, what are the different names? The last class I gave you the different synonyms for the path of the Shukla Paksha Margam or Devayanam. I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody has made notes? Forgotten. Huh? Those 6 have you got? Huh? Can you please publish in the chat box? So once you take those 6 words, equivalent to that, there are 6 synonyms for. Very good. Rajendra, very good. Very nicely. Now take the. Please, all of you make note. You will not get anywhere all these things. No internet, no JQ, BQ, you will not get anywhere. So now. So first is called what? No. Small no change you to do is Anavritti Margam. So please correct the first synonym for Devayanam or the Shukla Paksham going to Brahmaloka. If you're confused, write down no the path to Brahmaloka, the path to Swargaloka. See, Swargaloka is lower, Brahmaloka is higher. So Brahmaloka, the first one, you should call it Anavritti Margam. Equivalent to that in this margam is called Avritti Margam. In the previous sloka, it was Devayanam. This is called as Pitriyanam. Write down Pitriyanam. First, because you're taken to the world of Pitras, initial part, so Pitriyanam. Then that was called as Shukla Margam or Shukla Paksha Margam. This is called as Krishna Paksha Margam. That was called as Archiradi Margam. This is called Chandramasam Jyotirmargam. So rays of sun, here rays of moon. Uttarayana Margam, Dakshinayana Margam. Clear? See? I'll make this table very nice for you to understand Shastras properly. So, what happens? Tatra. Tatra means what? Departing by that dark path. That means what? Krishna Paksha Margam, Krishna Margam. So, please understand, even though light is existing, if you cannot see what happens, the world is dark, correct? Now, question of whether light is not there or not. So, this person, even though Brahman is there, or that Saguna Brahman is there, this person is blind to Saguna Brahman. From that sense, it is dark. So, Tatra, departing by that path. Tatra means that. Here, the understanding is path. Tatra margena. Tena Krishna Paksha margena gataha prayataha. Supply all the Sanskrit terms. Tatra means what? Tena, which margam? Krishna margena. The path, the dark path. Gataha, who travels, called prayataha, who goes. What happens? As I told you, because of the karma that has been done in this life, it decides what is the path you will take after death. So please understand, whatever actions that we do now while being alive is responsible for which path we will take after death. Are you understanding? I hope you are getting serious. So please understand. Here you cannot choose a package. I told you package, no package tour. You cannot choose the Devayanam package without doing upasana on the Saguna Brahman. Correct? No, Sundarma Puriyadilaya? The package is already assigned based on your karma. So if you neither do karma nor upasana, what happens? What package is given to you? What package is given to people who don't do karma or upasana? Jagat Trivedi, what do they get? What package they get? Going downward. Very good. Atmanathan, Atala, Vitala, Sudala, that package will be given, bestowed. This downward spiral. Please understand. So, all these slokas, Acharya Shankara says, is going to be a veritable warning for all of us. Should be a bit scared, yes or no? Continuously, you are doing only all the Laukikam Vyavaharam, not focusing on, because all the Laukikam, all the worldly achievements will come for nothing once this physical body is gone. Whatever worldly achievement is for the physical body, please understand. As I told you, dharma, karma, upasana, puja, japa, dhyana, all these things are for what? Sukshma shariram. Now you understand? That will only help you after the physical body is gone. So, if you are not still serious, arise, awake now. Uttishtata, jagrata, prapyavaran nibodhata, kurasya dhara, nishita duratyaya, durgam patastat kavayo vadanti. Meenakshapannamicha Upanishad, Kathopanishad mantra says, arise, awake, uttishtata. These are two things. Arise. One is to arise. Means first of all is sleeping, sleeping to the world of knowledge. Then what? You should be awake. That means what? You should understand. So getting up alone is not enough. You have to sit down, study Shastras. Wonderful mantras are there in Upanishads. So, warning. So, for a person at least in karma, there is higher gati. And please understand, Vedas will never lie. So, what is the point? Why should Vedas be there to tell anything that is wrong? Is that only the truth? So, Satyasya Satyam, it's a Parama Satyam. Saying all these things, Bhagavan has composed in Bhagavad Gita. So, after this person, physical body perishes, person has been involved in karma, which Devata takes over? Dhumaha. Devata for Dhumaha. Dhuma Devata, write down. And then this Dhuma Devata hands over to Ratrihi. Ratrihi doesn't mean the person is handed over to night. Ratrir Devata. Clear, huh? Ratrir Devata. Now you see, after the individual soul perishes, the physical body perishes, we do karma, yes or no, for our Pitras. Sundarma, Bandarmali are doing all the karmas, right? All the karmas are for what? For the physical body or Sukshma Shariram. It is for not only 11 days, Satish Avare. ನಾವು ಜೀವಂತವಾಗಿರೋವರೆಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಿತೃಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಮಾವಾಸ್ಯ ತರ್ಪಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರ್ ಶ್ರಾದ್ದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ eclipse. So during those periods to do. So there are specific periods. Then during the Pitur Paksham, they say no, this Mahalaya Paksham is there, especially for the Pitras. You have to do all these things. What for? The person physically is not there, no? What for? For the Sukshma Shariram. For the right Devatas, even though they may not have done certain things as a person who is the son or related to the that particular Pitras, you have to do the karma. So Dhumaha, Dhuma Devata takes over, hands over to Ratrir Devata. And after that, what? Krishna Paksha Devata. So the Krishna Paksha Devata will take over from Ratrir Devata. Tatha. After that, mainly to whom it's handed over? Shanmasaha Dakshinayana Devata. Shanmasa means Shatu plus Masam, 6 months. So Shanmasa means. So simply it's a qualification. Actually, Dakshinayana Devata is the key. This Devata for Dakshinayanam. So Dakshinayana takes over. Then what happens? With all this help, what happens? Yogi Prapya. This spiritual person who has been dedicated to at least karma, religious person attains. Prapya attains. What? Write down. Swargalokam, not given. So attain Swargalokam. It is higher than Bhulokam. Then you all know the lokas, right? Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha. Correct? Huh? So, person depending on the intensity of the Punya Karma can reach any of these higher lokas. It's not only limited to only one loka. Together we call it Swarga Loka. And called Kevala Karmi. Kevala Karmi means only karma has been done. And so, what happens? Yogi attains. Yogi Prapya. Which one? Chandramasam Jyotihi. So, the lunar light. So, lunar light is an example of the heavenly body. Right? The moon doesn't have a light on its own. Has got light on its own? No, it reflects the light of the sun. Similarly, if you see now today, if you see in the eastern direction, in the night, you can see Jupiter. Does Jupiter have light on its own? What does it do? It is reflecting the sunlight. So they are heavenly bodies. So the name Deva has come from Divi or Jyotihi, the light that they what shower on us during the night. So Chandramasam Jyotihi, lunar light, is called the heavenly light. So it takes you to the path of heaven. And what happens after that? Can you be permanently in heaven? Tell me. Can you be permanently in a place? There is no permanence. There's only one permanence, that is Brahmajnanam. So this person, after enjoying for many, many, many thousands of years. So now there should be a calculation, right? What is the calculation of a day in what? Swargaloka compared to the days in Bhuloka. You all want to know? Now the question comes 6 months, 12 months. Huh? So next class, I'll give you the same formula. Okay. I'll give you the text and then you can note down. So it's a long time. You can enjoy your life in Swargaloka. And after that, Shine Punye, Martyalokam Mishanti. I'll present a table. Clearly, what is the ratio of the human years between Bhuloka, Pitraloka, Sarkaloka, and then Brahmaloka? I'll give you good understanding. Next class, I'll give the note text and how you'll project it. Okay. So clear? Shloka number 25. is for people who have done only karma, not an upasana, but still they'll go to higher lokas. Now you see the standard. You do at least some karma, you can go to Sargaloka. If you do upasana well and do know the prana shakti, pulling the prana, yoga dharana, you can go to Brahma Loka. If you don't do either of these, not focus on Vedanta Shastra study, what will happen? Adhogati. So now, summing up, after explaining everything, sloka number 26 is summing up. Sloka number 26, Shri Bhagavanuvacha Shukla Krishne Gati Hete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekaya Yatyana Vrittim Anyaya Vartate Punaha.
श्रीभगवानुवाच शुक्लकृष्णे गति ह्येते जगतः शाश्वते मते एकया यात्यनावृत्तिम् अन्यया वर्तते पुनः।
Very good.
ॐ
Okay.
शान्ति
Shanti,
शान्ति
Shanti,
शान्तिः।
Shanti. Together all of us. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Shukla Krishne Gati Hete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekaya Yatyana Vrittim Anyaya Vartate Punaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So important, all of you know, you should say Gati. It is Dirgham. Divachanam. Gati, Gati, Gati. So don't say Gati. Gati here, Shukla Krishne. Divachanam. Gati, Divachanam. Ete. So note down that no technical point. Now, what happens? So Bhagavan is saying that basically for a person who has been religious, for the person who is focused only on karma, there is one path. For the person who is focused on upasana, on Saguna Brahma Nishkam Upasana is another path. So Bhagavan says there are two paths for people who are dedicated to the Vedic way of life after death. The path is not when alive. When alive, all the roads are available for you to travel. These are the paths available for people who are dedicated to the right religious life after death. And this is the path that is there in this universe. So, from one part of the universe, you're traveling to another part of the universe. One path is called the bright path, which I call Archiradi Margam. Okay, Shukla Margam. Another path is called the dark path. Dark because the person has not even done Upasana, does not even know Saguna Brahman, forget about Nirguna Brahman, a dark path. It is called as Krishna Pakshamargam, Pitriyanam, Dakshinamargam, that path. And these two paths are ever present. They are eternal. Please understand. Eternal means what? As long as all the 14 worlds exist, these two paths are also there. When Bhagavan creates, as I told you, no? What? Tasmadva etasmad atmana akasha sambhutaha akasha. All the worlds are created. The roots are also created. Unlike in our human existence, what we do? We decide one day this road we have to build, that road we have to put, right? These paths are already available, established along with the 14 lokas. One who creates the 14 lokas will also create the path for the 14 lokas. So they are eternal. Eternal means what? Not permanent eternal. Eternal as long as the worlds exist, right? If the world doesn't exist, what is the path of one point in having a path? Okay, it's eternal. So from the former one, that means what? The earlier one is called the bright path. The person takes the world of no return. What is the world of no return? Quickly, you should say. Class is coming to an end. What is the world of no return? Which loka you reach? Brahma loka. Very good. No return. Other path, which is called the darker path. The person takes to the path of return. Simple. One path, no return. Another path, return. Summarize very well in this shloka. Let us do Padavibhaga Annaya. Shukla Krishne. is Dvivachana. Two words together. Shuklascha Krishnascha ete Shukla Krishne. Gati. It is Dirgham. Gati. Hi. Ete Jagataha Shashvate Mate. Now, Ekaya. So it is not Ekayaha. There is no visarga for this. Ekaya Yati. It's a end sandhi. Ekaya Yati Anavrittim. Now you see the word Anavrittim has come. Keep on saying. Ekaya Yati Anavrittim. Anyaya Vartate Punaha. Anyaya, one word. Avartate. That's why Anyaya Vartate. So here Anyaya plus Avartate. Two words are there. Anyaya Avartate Punaha. So it's called Avritti Markam. Clear? Huh? So can I repeat again? Shukla Krishne Gati Hi Ete Jagataha Shashvate Mate. 7 in the first line. Ekaya Yati Anavrittim Anyaya Avartate Punaha. 7 plus 6 is 13. Very good. Who has done it? Excellent job. Now, look at the Anmaya. Ete Gati. Where is Ete? He plus Ete. So Ete you take. Ete Gati. Vivachana, I told you. Ete Gati Jagataha. Ete Gati Jagataha Shukla Krishne. So first group. Ete Gati Jagataha Shukla Krishne. He Mate. Ekaya Yati Anavrittim. Next group. Ekaya Yati Anavrittim. Anyaya Avartate Punaha. Clear now? A lot of clarity you will get. Huh? PVA team, can you confirm you got the? Okay. Shashvate, I told you, no? He mate Shashvate. I'll repeat. Ete Gati Jagataha Shukla Krishne. He mate Shashvate. So, Ete Gati Jagataha Shukla Krishne, one group. He mate Shashvate, second group. Ekaya Yati Anavrittim, third group. Anyaya Avartate Punaha, fourth. Clear? Now look at the meaning. Ete Gati. These two paths. Why two paths? The word Gati you have studied so far. So there are two paths. These two, Ete means these. Gati. Gati means the path. Two paths. What are the two paths? Devayanam, Pitrayanam. Uttarayana Margam, Dakshinam, all those things. So two different paths. Shukla Krishna. Now clearly the word Shukla and Krishna have been mentioned. One is called Shukla Margam, another is called Krishna Margam. So now you see here clearly the mention is Gati. Mention is not time. Very important shloka. Write down. Why this shloka is important? Many of you thought, sir, all this corresponds to time, sir. What are the time? One is what is Ahaha day, Shuklaha Shukla Paksham, Uttarayanam time, Dakshinam time, and Krishna Paksham, Ratri. All people, 99% people think all this time. To clarify the doubt, only this shloka has come. So, Ete Gati. He didn't say Ete Kale. Anybody? Sharp enough to understand what I'm saying? Bhagavan didn't say Ete Kale. Ken Purirda? Satish, Kale in shloka 23 has to be understood as path. How? In shloka number 26, summary, Bhagavan says Ete Gati. Gati means path. Clear? Huh? So, what are the two paths? Also confirming, because we all get confused. Bhagavan is summarizing. Shukla Krishna. So write down, add. No, in Anmaya. Shukla Gatihi, Krishna Gatihi. Shukla Margaha, Krishna Margaha. Yeah. So what are they? The bright path and the dark path. Known as the bright path and dark path. Clear? Now what? He mate are indeed considered. He mate means what? Firmly established, considered, understood as what? Shashvate, to be eternal. So both these paths have been created along with creation of universe. Not suddenly, no, no, Arvind. Brahmaji said this person should take Shukla Margam. I have not created the path, so let me create now. No. So, right, the creation, the paths are also established. That's why Shashvate. Clear, huh? Not getting up one morning, deciding something. Like people do, no? They decide to do something after getting up one day morning. It's not like that. It's all planned. Please understand the entire creation is well planned. That's why Shashvate. Okay. The entire Srishti Sthiti Layam is a systematic process. Creation, sustenance, solution, systematic process. That's why eternal. Shashvate. So, what happens? Ekaya, by the former, by one of them, bracket, Shukla, Shuklaya, Ekaya. That means what? Shukla Margena, Shukla Gatya. You go through Shukla Margam. Yati. Yati means one attains what? Anavrittim. What is Anavrittim? Attains finally path of no return. That means what? Reach Brahma Loka, and from there only get Brahma Jnanam and Moksham. Anyaya, into there is one path, and if we say the other one, that means was only one more left. There are not many, right? So by the latter, by the other path is called what? Krishnaya Gatya, from the Krishna Margam, Dhuma Margam, Dakshina Margam, Avartate Punaha. Person comes back. So this sloka is a Shastra Pramanam, very wonderfully explained by Bhagavan in one sloka. Both the paths are there. There is Shukla Margam and Krishna Margam. Shukla Margam takes you to Brahmaloka, Anavrittim. See, in this lot of things are clarified. Yes or no, Ken? One is, it is clarified as Gati or what? Path. It is not time. Then it is told that there are two clear paths, Shukla Margam, Krishna Margam. And the Shukla Margam is what? Anavritti Margam, Avritti Margam. What Margam? No doubt once again. Anavritti Margam. Very good. Krishna Margam is Avritti Margam. And so, this question. Suppose a criminal dies during day, also dies during Shukla Paksham, also during Uttarayanam. See, these three combinations have to work. Means what? First of all, the person should die between January 14th and July 14th. Next, person should die during day, and then should die on during Shukla Paksham. Clear? Huh? So, what is the destination for that person? கொஞ்சம் இதுவா இருக்கா? டவுட்டா இருக்கா? Please understand, the person is definitely guaranteed to go to lower loka, not because of the time of death. The time of death has nothing to do with the final destination. Please understand that very clearly. Similarly, Mahagnani or a person who has a lot of upasana dies during Dakshinayanam. I don't want to say there's so many great Mahans we know. I can put a list. Next time, have the physical body is perished during Dakshinayanam. Nah. Some people also have passed away during the night, before the sunrise also. Correct? And then what? They may have passed away during Krishna Paksham. What will happen to them? Sir, Allah Uttarayanathala pola sir, so problem. So all these people will say this, all the people who are no half-baked knowledge, who are busy only with all this Harikatha, who don't know anything. Harikatha பண்றவங்க கதா காலக்ஷேபம் பண்றாங்க பாத்தியா again. அவங்களுக்கு ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாது. They don't know anything. They don't have any knowledge of Shastras. Let's say, see, Bhishma Pitamaha waited till Uttarayanam. Why did he wait till Uttarayanam? அது என்ன சார் டவுட் வரணும் அதெல்லாம். அதுக்குதான் பிரம்மசூத்திரத்துல சூத்திரமே இருக்கு. Why did Bhishma Pitamaha had to wait till Uttarayanam? One day I'll do discussion on the topic. Okay. So he could have gone during Dakshinanam, right? But why? Adella question, all Shastram have been clarified. So they'll say, all these fools will say, that's why I'm telling you, Hari Katha is only Katha. If you want to do enjoyment, go there. Don't listen to all their words, study Shastras properly. So now are you all clear? It is a time of death, or is your karma that is defining your actions, karma, upasana, jnanam. Write down three things that now as a summary. If you're involved only in karma, you take Dhuma Margam, Pitrulokam, and come back. If you do focus strongly on upasana, Saguna Brahma Upasana, Nishkama Upasana, you go to Brahma Loka, you don't come back, Anavritti Margam. If you focus on Jnanam and get Jnanam in this life, somehow, Ihate Davedhi, Atasatyamasti, what will happen? Which path will you take? No path. Now you see very clear. So, one is the bright path, second is dark path, third is no path. So, which is now under your control? I told you after that there's no control of your own self, right? Better focus on Vedanta Shastra. This is very clear. Our next slokas will say that. So, if you really want to achieve the highest goal of life, moksham, focus on Brahma Jnanam here and now. So, let's all pray to Krishna Paramatma that you are bestowed with Brahma Jnanam itself in this life itself. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Who is standing today? Ah, Atmanathan.
ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम
Hmm.
ओम कृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच शरीरवान् मनो भिर्यत् कर्म प्रारभते नरः न्याय्यं वा विपरीतं वा पञ्चैते तस्य हेतवः तत्रैवं सति कर्तारम् आत्मानं केवलं तु यः पश्यत्यकृतबुद्धित्वात् कृतबुद्धित्वात् न स पश्यति दुर्मतिः यस्य नाहङ्कृतो भावः बुद्धिर्यस्य न लिप्यते हत्वापि स इमान् लोकान् न हन्ति न निबध्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं परिज्ञाता त्रिविधा कर्म चोदना करणं कर्म कर्तेति त्रिविधः कर्म संग्रहः ज्ञानं कर्म च कर्ता च त्रिधैव गुणभेदतः प्रोच्यते गुणसंख्याने यथावच्छृणुतान्यपि सर्वभूतेषु येनैकं भावमव्ययमीक्षते अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकं पृथक्त्वेन तु स यज्ञानं नानाभावान् पृथग्विधान् वेत्ति सर्वेषु भूतेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि राजसम् हरि ओम
Very good chanting, Atmanathan. Most important sloka, all of you note down, sloka number 20. Sarva bhuteshu yenaikam bhavamamyayamikshate avibhaktam vibhakteshu tajnanam vidhi satvikam vibhakteshu avibhaktam. That means what? Even though seemingly divided, there is no differentiation. All wonderful slokas. Remember this throughout your life. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsate. Krishna 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 Shubhamastu. समस्त सन्मंगलानि भवन्त्य हरि ओम नारायण।